Hello, Tessa here from the Happy Book Company, and I'm here to read you my latest book, The Girl Who Walked to the Moon. And it's a great bedtime story, so I'm ready in bed to read it to you. Where is she going to go? Say hello to Tessa, who dreams one day soon to be the first woman to land on the moon. I'll fly in a rocket past birds, trees and kites, past jet planes and storm clouds and huge satellites. I'll slingshot around it and land with a bump. I'll bounce through the craters, I'll fly, float and jump. I'll gaze at the blackness, be close to the stars and planets like Mercury, Venus and Mars. But really, the thing that I most want to see is the beautiful Earth staring back up at me. Tessa dreamed her big dreams, just like all children do, but she's really not sure how to make it come true. Now, why the long face, dear? Her grandma inquires. You can go to the moon if that's what you desire. But Grandma, it's silly. I don't know enough, and finding a rocket is going to be tough. How dare you be like this? You'll get there one day. Stop working and trying. You will find a way. Okay then, I'll do it. I'll fly by myself, she shouts and then grabs at a book from the shelf. I'll build a big rocket that's 3 stories high. But sadly for Tessa, these boxes don't fly. Oh Tessa, you fruitcake, you do make me smile. A rocket of boxes? That might take a while.
A rocket of boxes? To go to the moon? What will you try next? A giant hot air balloon?
But Tessa won't hear this. I don't like this talk. Just watch me. I'll get there. I'm going to walk. And off she goes out into the night. She storms out the cottage and into the gloom, her path through the greyness lit up by the moon. She marches through forest, through snow and through ice, whilst viewing in wonder the best northern lights. She's walking for miles, through night and through day. There must be some people who will show me the way. She wanders through valleys where wide rivers flow, to deserts with cacti and real Navajo. My Tessa, you're here, the chief cheerfully said, while shaking the feathers she wore on her head. Why have you come walking? What do you require? To get to the moon, that is what I desire. Come here, round the fire where we like to commune, to harness the power of the mighty great moon. They jump, twirl and clap, shedding old fear and dread. They dance for their dreams for the year up ahead. Don't hold back now, Tessa, no time to be shy. Come dance with the moon that is filling the sky. She springs on her toes, throws her doubts at the moon, and she chooses for sure that she'll make it there soon. She's back on her path, and she hikes through the night. Over Rockies and Andes, the moon is her light. To darkest Peru, where the jungle is found, the Amazon stretching for miles around. She meets some Shipibo, some real jungle folk. They sit round and sing, and they puff on some smoke. So, why are you here? The Shipibo inquire. To get to the moon, that is what I desire. Come stand in the light where we like to commune, to harness the power of the mighty great moon. They sing Pachamama, and they throw their heads high. Mother Earth, give our Tessa the power to fly. The song gives a vision. She's fighting a snake. She can't let it hurt her. Moon mission's at stake. Calling out to Shapibo, what shall I do now? You don't need to ask, you already know how. She kicks out and punches, her hands held aloft. She's so big and scary, the snake slithers off. The vision has shown what she needed to see, the great strength and power in the space girl to be. She's chosen her plan, and she knows that she's strong. But being a space girl still feels a bit wrong. A moon trip is tricky, she doesn't know how, and on her big journey, where will she go now? So a sunset looms closer, and Tessa's happy to see, in the distance, Indonesia, and its island, Bali. The feeling is calm as she stumbles to land. The people are praying with their heads in their hands. The girl dressed in white waddles round with a grin. It's time for Panama, where we look deep within. Is that why you are here? Is that what you require? To go to the moon, that's what I desire. Come stand by the shrine, where we like to commune, to harness the power of the mighty great moon. We give gifts of flowers, to become wise and whole, be complete like the moon in our heart, mind and soul, like the glow of the moon in the dark of the night. We need dark in ourselves for our light to shine bright. Leaning back, gazing up in the dark, she feels weightless. In the light of the moon, Tessa finds her own greatness. Tessa's walking back home with the moon up above, whilst holding her choice and her power and self-love. As she follows its light, Tessa knows in her heart that her path and the moon are now not one path. Tessa strides through the door. Grandma, guess where I've been? Looking round at the room, Gran's nowhere to be seen. In the quiet, empty house, Tessa's eyes start to tear. Why try go to the moon when I could have stayed here? But she hears Grandma say, what's that terrible noise? Trying to walk to the moon was an excellent choice. I'm so happy to know that you followed your dream. I was there at the start. I am part of your team. So don't worry about me. I've had my big day. You keep working and trying. You will find a way. So she stops all the noise and is starting to plot how she'll get to the moon one day, no matter what. She works hard and she studies and she runs at a pace, does advanced maths and physics so she understands space. But applying for NASA, she's dealt with a blow. We need someone much smarter. You're still far too slow. But our Tessa keeps going. I will not listen to all these voices that tell me what I can or can't do. I will only succeed. I won't settle for less. And the space girl keeps trying until one day, it's a yes! Back at the beginning we said, who'd have thought that Tessa would make it as a real astronaut? She rules the control room and leads her space team just as she had hoped in her childhood moon dream. So say goodbye to Tessa, who knows one day, very soon, that she'll be the first woman to land on the moon. She trusts that she'll get there, and she's even more glad for the story she can tell of the adventure she's had. And as she looks from the rocket on this magical day, Tessa sees Gran, like always, is one small step away. Thank you, Storytale Festival. Got a bit emotional. I really enjoyed reading you my new book, which is available at www.thehappybookcompany.com. Pop on there, say hello. Thank you very much for having me.